A single mistake makes this strategy not viable. I believe you have to expand, and if that means losing everything and losing the game over there, it's fine, but you have to do that. There's no other way.
Ready for action.
Expand or die should be your way to go at the highest level. Then, like I said before, on ladder you can play one base and win. I do it all the time. You never see me play two bases. I hate to expand, so I understand what these guys are doing, because I do one base as well. I play Griffins, but Griffins shouldn't work at the highest level against Banshees, because the undead just makes Banshees and then it neutralizes and counters your Griffins. So ladder doesn't matter, okay? Because on ladder you can do what you want. Can play one base, can play two base, because the undeads on ladder, they don't know how to play the game. So, but at the highest level, I'm talking about the highest level, tournament level, it's proven at this point that you cannot play one base against undead. Because if Th000 can't do that, no one can. And this is not a weak Th000, okay? That's my point. This is a guy that's been on an 8-0 win streak. He defeated every single other opponent on this tournament, and he defeated even Happy, okay? So my point is that if he lost 3-0 against Happy, then we could say, okay, no, Happy was just better because he won all the maps. No, he didn't. In the only one map where the human used the right strategy, which was Eco Isles, we saw two players competing at super high level, and they were basically expressing the same level, okay? Happy was microing well, TH was microing well. We saw two players at the same level or at a very similar level competing against each other because TH used the right strategy. As soon as he started to play one base, he got destroyed, okay? What would happen if TH expands in the other games? No one knows. Maybe we'll still lose 3-1. Possible. But I'm sure that if he manages to get that expo up, as the human should do, the games would be a lot closer. A lot closer. Maybe he would still lose, but they would be closer. Because you get your expo, so you can buy the orb, you can buy the staff, you can make some knights, you can make all the things that you need to do as human to beat undead, which you can never do when you're playing one base. So maybe he paid too much respect to his opponent, he was too scared to expand it.
Job's done.
So again we see this tech, this rifle play, and especially I don't know why he did that, because if you use a strategy that lost you the game already, and if you saw that this strategy doesn't work against this type of opponent, why persisting in that? I mean, Infi only had 2 maps to play, and no one played human versus undead with that style before. But if you remember, guys, we saw Chemico playing against 120 and actually doing very well on Last Refuge with an MK first, Blood Mage second play. He won that game against 120. And even against, I mean, even on Concealed Hill where he played the Mountain King, he lost the game, but he did some major mistakes and he did have chances to win that. So it is possible to do something different against undead. I think this strategy, among all of the strategies you can do, is one of the weakest. Maybe not the weakest, but one of the weakest. Because so many things need to go right for you. I can't count them all. Everything needs to be absolutely perfect for this picture, for this strategy to finally reach its power spike. It takes so long to reach that level where you have a 60-foot rifle caster army with indoor fire. It takes forever. And before you reach that point, there's an entire game that you have to face. A long series of trades that you're possibly going to lose because you don't have your power spike yet. So this was already horrible for TH, walking across the map with 3 basically dead footmen, with a level 4 archmage but without an army, without an actual army, now running into the undead.
Our forces are under attack.
So this was like a sign of confusion. I mean, and losing the town portal here was absolutely terrible. I mean, he could have kept running. Maybe Happy would close his side, maybe not. Close his path, I mean. What he could have done, you TP out immediately after losing all of your foodies. Then you have a shop, right? No, you don't even have a shop. Okay, you have a shop, you can heal up your foodies, and you don't feed the undead. This was another massive mistake by TH. And he loses another footman.
Job done.
The problem is that if you are expanding as you should be doing, at least on this map, you can afford those losses. You can lose 5 footmen. Okay, it's fine. I lost 5 footmen. I feed the undead, but it's fine. I had expansion. I'm gonna have like double barrack knights soon. It's fine. I want to lose those foodies. I can afford to lose those foodies. In one base player, you cannot afford to lose anything.
Job's done.
Nonetheless, Happy is giving him a lot of space, playing super passive, like Happy is not playing aggressive at all in these games, he's just creeping. And that's why these games last so long, because despite TH losing everything in those engagements, those short engagements, Happy is not attacking, he's not being aggressive, so TH keeps creeping, he gets the Ancient Jungle of Endurance. Oh, that's the item name I was trying to remember before. Ancient Django. The Ancient Django. So despite getting the Ancient Django, he is still behind. 41 versus 45. But this MK started to get scary. So look at this undead army, I mean just look at it visually. How would you feel if you're I'm a human player, how do you feel as a human player when you see this shit? How do you feel? I never like that. When I see this shit, as a human, I never want to fight this, okay? You might think, oh, it's just 6 fiends. Hold on. Hold on. This is a freaking scary undead army. You don't want to fight this shit. Look, this is what you have as human after losing all your foodies. Boom. And now, oh, this is what I want to talk about. Another key point, but again, by watching this replay, it becomes obvious to me that TH already threw it in the early game with that creep route. With the strategy, of course. But this is just the perfect example of why you cannot make a single mistake against undead. You did nothing wrong, you're just walking on the map, okay? You're just walking on the map, maybe looking for creep camps, looking to get something done on the map, because the alternative is just sit around at base, which if you have been playing Warcraft 3 for sometimes, you know you can't, okay? You can't just sit down at base and wait for your opponent to creep the entire map, so you have to move, okay? To this point, you have the inferior army, and your army can't fucking move because you don't have this tool called Unholy Aura that undead is possessing. And keep in mind, you even have the best item you can find on this very map, which is the Endurance Aura, which gives you more movement speed. And still, first of all, the Archmage is out of range because he's out of position. But even if you have the Endurance, you don't escape from this, okay? There's a Nova. Nova slows you down. And look at this. So Lamborghini army. Undead is a Lamborghini. It's like a Lamborghini, okay? And you have all you have is like the standard car of the average family. Okay? Average family car. That's what you have as a human, and the undead is a Lamborghini, okay? The Lamborghini is chasing you. You're trying to escape with your family car. It can't do shit. Okay? Because your family car just doesn't move. And you're trying to escape him from a fucking Lamborghini. Good luck with that. Nonetheless, because you have a level 3 MK, you're able to kill one fiend, but still the undead can just pretend to run away and then keep chasing you, because keep in mind his speed is double the amount of yours, so he can easily do this. Oh, I'm gonna get back and then I'm gonna chase you again and reach you easily. Nova, boom, one more rifle is dead. And this is the final execution of the human, operated by the Unholy Aura. I don't even want to talk about undead race, I'm talking about Unholy Aura, okay? I don't care about the nukes, I don't care about the heroes, that's not the problem. The problem is this aura that allows you to chase when the opponent has already decided to get the fuck out of there. Because TH has decided to get the fuck out of there like 2 minutes ago. He's trying to do so, but he can't. It's like trying to run away from a snare. It's exactly the same. You can't run away from an orc because they have speed scroll and they have a snare. And you can't run away from the undead because they have an holy aura. And if he has mana, there's gonna be another Nova. Now he's lucky that TH is just lucky that Happy's out of mana. But once his leech is level 4, he's gonna have even more mana. Which means more Novas. So now he lost like 3 units for free. Happy's at 57. TH is at 41. And there's absolutely nothing he can do to come back in this game.
Research complete.
I don't even know where the paladin is. Okay, here. Okay. And now, I don't remember what happened this game, because I see that this replay is still like decently long, so something major must have happened, because if you give me this replay as it is, let's imagine I didn't see the actual tournament. If you give me this replay as it is, I think the game is over already. Somehow, something will happen, and we will analyze it in a moment, to make this game going longer, because the game actually goes on for longer. So let's see what kind of a major mistake is Happy doing to allow TH to come back into this game. I want to do this first.
Job's done. Forces are under attack.
Alright, so he's taking a bad fight here. Look at this amount of things. I believe he used the Wand of Illusion, right?
Our forces are under attack. Job's done.
Scary undead army. But he has 3 illusions. It's still a lot of things even without the illusion. 49 for TH. Happy is 65, so 15 food disadvantage. Like I said before, if you want to win with this style, you want to have at least 10 food advantage. Or maybe an equal army but tier 3. Certainly not a tier 2 army versus... I mean, he's tier 3, he's not tier 2. But his units are tier 2, okay? So TH is tier 3 because he has a paladin, but his main source of damage is a tier 2 unit. Even tier 1, because rifles are tier 1. And you're fighting against tier 3 units, abominations, orb. Fiends are tier 1 as well, but it doesn't matter. Fiends are everything, like fiends. They don't have a tier, I feel like. Fiends are just no tier unit. Infinite value. They're always good. Expansion by Happy. Ah, I remember now. Ah, the sneaky expansion. Ah, yeah, I remember now. So TH is alive because he expanded. Ah, the Desperation X-Men. I remember now. So somehow he expanded and Happy made the first mistake of this game. He didn't scout. He didn't scout this expansion where it was happening. That was massive. There was a point, I remember now, where Happy was here. It's so bad that why you can't... By the way, why you can't go back in the replays? That would be so useful. So if you're talking about something and you miss like a key moment, you can just go back. You can't do it. So I will not go back now. At this point, Happy was moving here, and TH was literally expanding behind his face, and Happy didn't scout it. And now he's getting profit from the expansion, TH is. Which means he can finally build an army. All of a sudden he's at 65. You don't want to give TH gold. All of a sudden he's at 69 versus 65. Almost equal fight. But you should have more if you want to win as human, so it still looks very good for Happy. And the Paladin is only level 1, so it doesn't do anything. So still 80% chance for Happy to win this game. Holy Light, you can see, is only level 1, doesn't do absolutely anything. And again, you're trying to escape from an Holy Aura, you can't do it. 1 rifle down, 2 rifles down, no, Holy Light saves 1. But again, you're trying to escape from Unholy Aura, you can't do that. Unholy Aura finds you, and you lose 1 more rifle.
Our forces are under attack.
And you have Endurance Aura. So this is not human speed, okay? Human is lower than this. And I agree with Sok when he said, when they asked him, what is the weakness of human? He replied the same. He said, speed. Human is a good race, but we lack speed. Human lacks speed. The only time where you feel like you can actually compete with your opponent is if you have Knights, because Knights are the only human unit that has some decent speed and can actually keep up with the undead army. Rifles certainly can. And this was the misclick where basically it could have Holy Lighted the DK, but it didn't. If the Death Knight dies, would TH win the game? No, because the Expo is still up. So I think even if the Death Knight dies there, Happy would do a Tavern rebuy. Just wait a little bit to have enough gold, do a Tavern rebuy and get your hero back. Alright, so let's see, let's finish this replay, then I'm casting another one, then I will go play some leather games because I'm running out of voice. I have no idea how you could possibly cast for like more than 4 hours without running out of voice. Maybe if you are two casters and your friend talks a little bit and then you talk, you don't have to do all by yourself, so you can cast longer. I am dead, GG. But if you have to cast by yourself for 5 hours, you're gonna be running out of voice.